Oh man, it just feels so good to be right. It feels so good to be right. I told you guys for a week and a half now, it's not going to happen in Saudi. And guess what? It's not going to happen at the Clash. Um, it looks like all signs are pointing to June 17th, which is the Monday after Clash of the Castle. And if memory serves me right, I want to say they are in Georgia. Hold on, let me check here. Let me check. No, they're in Georgia. Georgia this Monday night. Sorry, guys. I'm going through a really bumpy area. Golly, man. I-35 in Missouri is stupid. Fix your roads. Anyway, they're in Corpus Christi, Texas. The Monday or after Clash the Castle. And then they go to Chicago, Illinois the Friday afterwards. And then I believe, let me see here. So yeah, Corpus Christi for Raw, Chicago, and then they go to Indianapolis, Indiana on June 24th, and then that SmackDown in Madison Square Garden is still there June 28th. We did get another QR code, and we're going to go ahead and break that down right now. Sorry for the audio change, but let's go to the QR code. Break it down.
All right. Welcome to the QR code breakdown. As I said previously, sorry I didn't get this up sooner. I've been driving most of the day. Let's see if we can flip this around. So you get, well, let me see if I can view the desktop site. There we go. So the source code really doesn't reveal anything here. I see you found my journal with a red smiley face. You tap that, that just takes you to the previous QR code that was last night. And then we got the Nightbird down here at the bottom, which takes you to the Twitch stream from Thursday night. So we're backtracking with codes here, and I don't know if I like that. But the real meat of this, I mean, the source code, let's check out the source code here. Before we play the video. Wait a minute. Alright, so this just says, Mother of Exiles arrived in New York Harbor. When did it arrive in? What is the Mother of Exiles? Well, the Mother of Exiles is the Statue of Liberty. That is the poem. The give me, you're tired, you're poor, your huddled masses are yearning to be free. That part of that poem is on the Statue of Liberty. And if we go here, and let's do a search for alright, there it is. The construction. On June 17th, the French steamer Israel arrived in New York City with the crates holding the disassembled statue on board. So June 17th there. If we look at the URL, Renarius, which if you go back to the Twitch stream, all of the first letters of those towns that were in all of those latitude and longitude coordinates spell out Renarius. Who is Renarius? Renarius is the patron saint of Pisa and the patron saint of travelers. His feast day is June 17th. So there we have two things pointing to June 17th. Trying to find this here. Construction in France. Well, we just saw it. Both of them are pointing to June 17th here. And then we have the video. The video is what is craziest of all. Let's see if I can make this full screen. Here we go. Now, there's a phone number at the beginning of this. Let's rewind that here. If it'll load. Now, I know that phone number is only 7 digits, which are typical American phone numbers. Well, typical American phone numbers are 10 digits with the area code. So I would love to know if what that number reaches out to. I'm sure there's somebody out there that can decode the dial tones, but let's continue on here. Oh, come on. There we go.
I love this game. Hello? Hello?
So there you have it. A lot of stuff to take away from that video. It's clearly a Scottish person talking, saying, I love this game. Of course, actually, Northern Irish. They all sound alike to me. Anyway, Killian Dane, Northern Irish accent. And of course, Killian Dane is married to Nikki Cross. So there you have it. This could be Nikki Cross's house that we're seeing.
I love this game.
Funny to know when he says, I love this game. That is Bianca Belair. He's playing WWE 2K24. And that is Bianca Belair versus Bayley from the Extreme Rules. Even though this was a ladder match in real life, it did take place on the exact same Extreme Rules show where Bray Wyatt returned. So could we be seeing Nikki Cross going after one of these two women in the future? We don't know. There's also something there, like, let me see if I can zoom in here. It's been reported too that if you look down at the bottom right hand corner of that screen right there, if you zoom in on it, it looks like that's news footage that is recovering the story of the missing therapist. So there you go there. I still think we're going to find out what happened to the therapist. I really do. Anyway, back to the video. That's the QR code wrap up. That's pretty much all we got. And people are not really pleased with this, as you will soon see.
So that's the QR code breakdown. And people on Twitter, I will say, people on Twitter, when you look up the hashtag Uncle Howdy, after tonight's show, they are not happy. Let me read some of these to you guys. Let's see here. This is from somebody who says, Uncle Howdy will return soon, guys. A Saudi Arabia return would be kind of mess, so I'm fine with this. He is nobody. He is all of us. I've been telling you guys for almost 2 weeks now. He's not debuting on a freaking overseas show. They're not going to debut it. When you get this debut, now a lot of people are going, well, that sucks for Nikki Cross that she won't be at Clash of the Castle. Guys, did you ever think that she was going to factor into plans before? Look at what they've done with her. This is revitalizing her career. So, there's always next year. They're going to be over in Germany. They're going to probably go to Scotland again. That show is for one person and one person only, and that's Drew McIntyre to maybe win the title from somebody who has been a disappointing champion, in my opinion, and Damian Priest. He rarely wrestles, and when he is on Raw, he's doing backstage vignettes. It's been totally underwhelming. But we'll get to that soon enough. Let me see here. June 17th is just way too long. It's a shame you're wasting it. It had a lot of potential up until now, somebody says. At NGGM01 says, we're getting bored. Just appear, stupid. I got to say, that's the growing sentiment. This is a good one. This is from Chelsea to the Max. At this point, we're going to get GTA 6 before we get Uncle Howdy. Shame on you, Triple H, for not bringing out Uncle Howdy. You're a disgrace. And I told you guys. The problem is the way they're stretching this out. They need to give us something Monday. They have a day and a half now to work on something. The problem is I got a feeling that whatever we're going to get between now and Clash at the Castle has already been shot. It's already been configured. Look at the code that we got last night on SmackDown. You don't just throw up a website like that in a day. You just don't put that together. That took probably days, if not weeks, to prepare. Anyway, moving on here. My opinion, the true people who care about Howdy/Bray's story won't mind waiting. We still got a QR code today. Yeah, that's the thing too, is that you got to realize the people who are following this stuff, they're already going to follow it. But you don't want to lose them. You're not going to gain any more people, but just by having the announcers acknowledge it. But you can lose people too. You can definitely lose them. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is from Spooky Raccoon. King and Queen of the Ring was overall a great show. All matches lived up to my expectations. However, the Uncle Howdy stuff has been going on too long, and I'm starting to lose interest because of it. And somebody said I would mark the F out and maybe cry a little bit if Uncle Howdy returns this Monday on Raw. I'll be at it live. Not going to happen, bud. Simply Satire are really starting to F this up. Hashtag Uncle Howdy. You're really starting to F up this Uncle Howdy return. Oh, man. A lot of people are saying the same thing. All right, let's see what else we got here. Here we go. This is from Jerry at Zillatron 5000. WWE has no interest in active storyline. A ton of injuries and absences. It's clear they're milking the Uncle Howdy clues and dragging it out as long as they can, knowing it's currently one of the few things keeping people engaged. But even that has its limits with fans' patience. At Ads Plays. A lot of people unhappy with no Uncle Howdy tonight, in my opinion, although they hinted at today's date. They also quickly hinted at a new date straight after and multiple times. Hopefully we get something huge soon. I am JV Wheels says, look for another 3 weeks of Uncle Howdy build. Yep. Ow How 179 says, shit, no one even cared about Cody or Logan. They just wanted Uncle Howdy. And yeah, I gotta tell you guys, the build for Uncle Howdy debuting here was a lot better. Or was a lot more how do I put this? People were more interested in seeing if Uncle Howdy was going to debut tonight in a crap box country like Saudi Arabia than they were about Logan Paul versus Cody. So what does that tell you? Let me know your opinion. Did they miss the ball on this? What are we going to get on Raw? Did the QR code today live up to the hype? Even though it just referenced stuff we already saw and we got one new video. Uncle Howdy invading someone's house. But anyway, folks, let me know what you think in the comments below. We'll see you down the road.